Women are super simple. We don't make it complicated. We don't ask for much. All we want is to lose weight and eat. That's it. We want to lose weight and eat. We don't know what we want to eat, but we know we want to eat and we know we want to lose weight. That's it. It's so simple. Hi, my name is Nana. I'm Nana Scott. I'm a nurse. I'm also a health and wellness coach. And my goal is to empower millions of women to start prioritizing their health through self-care, nutrition, and fitness. Today we're talking weight loss. I'm going to be giving you some healthy tips that you can implement into your life right now that's going to help you lose weight and keep you healthy. Weight loss, every woman's favorite topic. I feel like every woman wants to lose weight. Even when we don't really need to lose the weight, someone sees you and they're just like, oh my God, you look amazing. And you're like, thank you, I know. But you still feel like there's something that you have to work on. And I think that's all of us for some odd reason. But I started my weight loss journey, I would say, officially after college. Once I got done with nursing school, I learned more and I was financially able to actually start investing in my health. But I've always been active. I ran track since I was in the 8th grade. I ran varsity my entire high school year. So I've always been active. I've always gone to working out as therapy. So whatever I was going through emotionally, I'll always go to working out. So I've never had issues with my weight. I've never had an issue with my weight, but even back then I felt like there was still something that I needed to work on. So when I started nursing school, I think it was like I was 122 pounds. 136 pounds, I would say, when I was like 22 years old. And then I started nursing school. It was super stressful. I was just hanging in. I was just trying to, like, each day for me was like, I just kind of lived through this day. So it doesn't matter what I was eating. I was just focused on surviving another day of nursing school. So I gained weight and I got up to 140 something pounds. For me, that was a lot because my body I've never carried that much weight before. So I was still doing cardio and I was still working out, but I wasn't as involved because I was focused on school and working a full-time job while I was in school. I was working night shifts. And after working night shifts, I would go home in the morning, shower, and then head to school. And I would be in school all day until it was time to go back to work. I'll go home, take a quick nap, eat something quick, and then go back to work. So my days were pretty filled. So I gained a lot of weight. And then that was cool. I still started, I was still active. But then after nursing school, it was like, okay, I'm done with this. Now I can focus on like losing weight and getting my life back together. But right before nursing school ended, I met an amazing man and we started dating. And I guess there's a thing where it says the relationship weight. I guess that's a real thing. So I gained a lot of weight. From 145, I went up to 165. And this was huge for me because I was super uncomfortable. I've never been this big before, but I wouldn't stop eating. Now, keep in mind, my boyfriend is, what is he? He's 6'4", and he's like 200 something pounds. I'm 5'3" and a half. And when we first met, I was like 140 something. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, we love food. Like I've always loved food, but I've always, controlled my eating habits and I've always exercised. But this time around, it was just like, I don't care. I just want to spend all my time with my man and I want to travel and I want to eat as much as I can. You're in this honeymoon phase. So my belief was it has to be 50-50. If we get food, we have to split it in half, and I have to eat half, and he have to eat half. Anything and everything that we eat has to be 50-50. He's 6'4", 200 something pounds. I am 5'3". Why did I think we had to eat everything the same? Okay, so that was my problem. I felt like, to be fair in this relationship, we cut everything in half and we eat everything, we share everything. So I started gaining a lot of weight, and that's why I ended up to 165. I gained a lot of weight. I wasn't comfortable in my skin. My clothes didn't fit me anymore. I didn't like the person that I saw in the mirror. Now, I'm not here shaming anyone that's that weighs that weight or that's more than that, but let's be honest, ladies, when you gain weight, you're not as comfortable in your skin anymore, because now you have to adjust to a different clothing size, everything is different in your body, right? So for me, that's what it was. I just wasn't comfortable. I didn't feel good, but I wouldn't stop eating. We were traveling like every 2 weeks, trying the best foods. And so, we were eating and sharing everything in half. So the weight kept coming. But fortunately, we're both really active people, and we know the importance of, health. And we love hiking, we love going outdoors, we love exercising, but we loved eating just as much as we loved exercising. So we were never losing weight. So anyway, but then I went to my doctor once and I got checked. My blood work came back and my cholesterol was really, really high. And I'm thinking, I've always been super active. I've always, fitness has always been my life, but I'm not really eating the foods that I need to be eating. And that's when I started educating myself on nutrition, because working out is one thing, but if you're not consuming the foods that you need to be eating to keep fueling your body and to help you thrive, you're going to have a lot of issues, a lot of health problems. So I started working on it. Not only was I working out now, not only was my partner and I, we've always been working out, we've always been active, but then I actually started choosing healthier foods and I actually started focusing on losing weight. And that's when I actually started my weight loss journey. So right now, as I'm creating this video, I don't know what date it is. It's in July. You guys, I'm posting on Monday, so I don't need to, anyway. So I started from 165 and I made my way back down. I am currently now 145. Oh yeah, how much I weighed when we met. So yeah, I'm currently now down to 145, and I'm going to be giving you guys some of my healthy habits that I've been implementing daily to help me lose the weight and to lower my cholesterol levels. I'm supposed to be going back again, hopefully in August. I'm going to check my cholesterol levels and see what it is, and then I'll make another video and give you guys an update on that. But for now, what I started doing to lose weight was, obviously, I stopped eating as much as my partner. So ladies, the ones that are in relationships or dating or whatever the situation is, and you feel like it has to be 50-50 and you have to eat as much as the other person, don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't make my mistake. Cut back on sugar. I stopped eating a lot of sugary foods. I've never been a sugary person in the first place. But again, when you're traveling every 2 weeks and you're spending time with your loved ones, it's kind of hard to pass out on that. So I went back to drinking lots of water. Most of my days, I will drink a gallon of water a day. And on the weekends, I will drop it down to maybe 8 glasses for the day. So I started implementing a lot of exercise, but not only that, I actually started eating better. I started eating healthier foods because my goal wasn't now just to lose weight, but it was also to lower my cholesterol. So throughout this video, I'm going to show you some of my weight loss tips, some of the things that I do, some of the things that you can implement on your journey to losing weight that's going to help. Consistency has been very, very, very crucial for me throughout this process. It's going on 4 years. it's going on 4 years, and I'm still dealing with my weight loss. I'm still on my weight loss journey. I'm still trying to implement healthy habits, and I'm still trying to be as consistent as possible. Focus on building healthy habits. Focus on creating a lifestyle to where your body just craves it. Like, I wake up early in the morning to go to the gym. Sometimes I'm super tired, but my body craves it. My body wakes me up and it's like, let's go, we have to move. When I don't move, I don't feel good. That's a habit that I've built to where now my body is the one telling me, hey, we got to do this. So once you start building these habits, it gets easier. Like for me, I drink about a gallon of water a day. Sometimes not a gallon, but about 100 ounce or so, I would drink. If I don't drink that much water, I'm dehydrated. Even if I drink like 64 ounce, and that's good enough, but my body is still like, we're not used to drinking this little. I need you to drink more water. So these are little things that I'm just like, that I'm just super grateful for, that I've trained my body to do. I've built these habits because now I'm just like, even when I'm on vacation, we still have to work out. Like, we find the best hotels that has the best gyms just just to make sure that we're still working out. And even if we don't work out at the gym, we're outdoors, we're hiking, we're running, because our body literally is saying, this is something you need to do or you're not going to feel good. Once you get to that point where you're just like, I don't want to do this, but my body wants it, so I'm going to do it, that's a great sign that you're never going to gain that weight again. You're never going to be that person again, because you've developed all of these healthy habits. So once I started implementing, first of all, I stopped eating as much as him because it doesn't have to be 50-50 in a relationship. You can keep that. You can keep that to yourself. But so I stopped splitting things 50-50. I stopped eating as much as he was eating, and I went down to eating. And this is what works for me. You need to, once you learn your body and you understand what works for you, then you go from there. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend there's a lot of fitness coaches out there, a lot of health coaches out there. Everyone's saying, do this, do that, do this, do that. It becomes overwhelming. The basic is eat healthy. The basic is move your body. The basic is be in a calorie deficit. That's it. Those are the basic things. Once you're eating good foods, you're eating the proteins, you're eating the carbs, the complex carbs, you're eating the vegetables, and you're drinking the fluids, you're exercising and moving your body. Once you start seeing results, stick with what works with you. Stick with that. Don't consume all of these informations from everyone saying, do this, do that, do cardio 5 times, don't do cardio. It gets so overwhelming. And I'm saying this because I've been one of those people before I actually started doing my own thing and getting my own research from just like books, and I started implementing things that worked for me and started seeing results. I was just all over the place. At first, I stopped doing cardio, even though I love doing cardio, but I'm just like, oh, they said not to do cardio because of this and because of that, or to lift this many times because of this and that. And I'm to the point where I'm so comfortable now, and I see my results and I see what works for me. I'm only focused on what works for me. So I would suggest the same thing for you. When you're starting this journey, know that it's not going to be easy, but know that you do have the resources. You do have people that's going to help you get to where you need to get to that weight goal. But also remember that it has to work for you. I know that working out, lifting weights 5 times a week doesn't work for me. I started doing that and I hated it. I was always in so much pain. I was just always so tired. And there's a lot of people out there that does it and it works for them. But then I came to realize that my body was just under too much pressure. It didn't work for me. So I dropped it down to 4 times a week, and I love it now. I take a day and I on Wednesdays usually, so I lift Mondays and Tuesdays, and upper body and lower body. And then on Wednesdays, I usually just go for a long walk in the morning before work, or I'll just rest. I'll just take that day to just rest, depending how I feel. And then Thursdays and Fridays, I go back into the gym and I do the upper body and lower body. That works well for me, so I'm going to keep doing that. And then on the weekends, my partner and I, we love hiking. So we'll go hiking, we'll go to the beach, we'll do something just to get our bodies moving, because we love doing that anyway. And that works for us. My sister, she's not like the gym type of person. She's not into lifting weights. She's more of like Pilates and yoga and something gentle, something soft. She likes doing that. That's her. That works for her. So she keeps doing that. So that's what I'm saying. Find something that works for you and do it. But baby, you just got to make sure that you're actually doing it. You're actually getting your butt up and you're exercising and you're moving and you're eating good, you're drinking your fluids and you're sleeping. I can't stress the importance of sleeping enough for your body to recover from everything. Do I need water or something? I'm doing a lot of talking. For your body to recover, you need to rest. You need to make sure you're still getting in your 8 hours of sleep and making sure you're getting in your fluids. The energy drinks, the pop, the soda, all of those things, you have to get rid of the sugar. You have to slow down on the sugar. I'm sorry, not get rid of it, but slow down on it. Because there's still times where on some weekends, we just we only want bad foods. We only want the worst of the worst. So it's as long as you're able to balance it, where sometimes you're eating bad, but majority of the days you're eating good, then you're okay. But if majority of your days are consumed by eating out and fried foods and anything that's not water, that's not going to help you. So again, throughout this video, I'm going to give you my tips, my healthy habits that I've been implementing every day that's helped me get to where I am. And for those of you that's already started your health journey, sorry, something keeps popping up on my screen. For those of you that already started your health journey and you're in it and you're killing the game, I want to know what are some things you're doing. What are some healthy habits that you're doing? So based on what I post on my videos, the things that I do, my morning routines, afternoon and night, all the things that I do to help me lose weight, based on mine, if there's anything you're doing differently, I want to know. If there's any health benefits, or if there's I know for me, I love drinking celery juice. So you'll see in this video that I'll be drinking celery juice because that's something that helps with my bloat, that helps with my overall health. But if there's another drink that you feel like a healthy drink or a healthy option or healthy tips that I'm not implementing that you think I should start implementing myself or other women should start implementing, I just drop it down low so I can start doing that too. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, I really hope this helps you with getting started on your weight loss journey, the importance of losing weight. It's not just because you want to look a certain way, it's because you want to actually feel good and you want to live longer. Majority of the diseases that we deal with now comes from our diet. Majority of our diseases comes from our diet. So we need to make sure that fitness is great, but we also have to prioritize nutrition and we need to start eating healthy. There's a book, I think it's called Eat to Live, and I just started reading that book and it's amazing. I'm learning so much from it. So ladies, let's start taking care of our bodies, not just because we want to look good, not because we want to have a fat ass and a flat stomach. That's good too. But let's make sure we're actually taking care of ourselves so that we can feel our best and so that we can live as long as possible. Thank you.